Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Nixa Baseball Field in a windy Nixa, Missouri. Nixa Eagles taking on the Skiatook Bulldogs in this opening day matchup for the Diamond Eagles. Set to pitch for the Eagles today is Tanner Midyett. Behind the plate will be Rowan Johnson. Playing first will be Jackson Gamble. Second will be Parker Mann. Shortstop, Caden Cloud. Third base, Cameron Miller. In left field will be Caleb Jones. Center field, Wyatt Vincent. And in right field, Wyatt Made. Hello, everyone. Aiden Hopkins alongside my partner, Deacon Brown. Eagles coming into this game 0-0, like we mentioned, opening day matchup. Skiatook out of Oklahoma. They're coming in this one 6-2. Tanner Midyett on the mound. Deacon, what do the Eagles have to do to get out early in this one?
Really just, take what they, put out in the field at the Jamboree. They played really well against Rogersville and forgot their other opponent. But, come out flying like they always do, get some contact. Swinging the bat early. Really don't know what else to say there. But, come out flying high, get some momentum going, and they'll be all right. They're a great team. They can handle this team. Tough team out of Oklahoma. They have a winning record of 7-2, I believe. So it's a really good, opponent for opening day.
So Sean Phelps will lead off for the Bulldogs. Brady Kennedy and Cole Bray are due up also in the inning. Throw down from Rowan Johnson means it's time to play ball. Tanner Midyett, the Evangel commit, he recently committed this fall. Phelps to lead it off here. Eagles looking to get in the win column in day one. They travel to Branson tonight, take on a really tough Bentonville team out of Arkansas, and that's going to be a challenge. But first, they got to worry about the challenge in front of them. First pitch from Tanner Midyett will be called a strike. A really good painting of the outside corner there by Tanner Midyett, the left-handed pitcher, the senior. Number 4 dishes for strike number 2. Swing and a miss by Phelps. Good mix of pitches already for Tanner Midyett. Has his hitter down an 0-2 count. The kick and the pitch. Foul back and Phelps stays alive. Wind blowing out to right field today, so favoring the left-handed batter's box a little bit. Eagles only have one lefty in their batting lineup today. Midyett. Ball outside, 1-2. Skiatook comes in this game 6-2 as Eagles start their road to Ozark Mountain Sports Complex today. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tanner Midyett gets on the board early.
That's a good start for Tanner here.
So strikeout number 1 and out number 1 of the season belongs to Tanner Midyett, and here walks in Brady Kennedy, the second baseman. Up and out, that ball is, so count will favor Kennedy 1-0. A cold start to this season here for the Eagles as temperatures reaching 50 degrees, and when I got here was a little below 40, I felt. So that ball will be up, and it'll be 2-0 count. 2-0, 1 out here for Brady Kennedy. That pitch in there for strike number 1. Here's the dish from Midyett. Off speed, up high, it'll be 3-1. Three-one count here. Midyett dishes to the plate, and swing and a miss makes the count full. Here comes Midyett's 11th pitch of the day. That ball's up, and Brady Kennedy will head to first. So a strikeout, swing, and a walk for Tanner Midyett so far. First pitch to Cole Bray will be up. Makes the count 1-0.
I see Tanner's kind of slowed down here. He had the pace. He had the pace up earlier, going, letting those pitches fly. He's kind of slowed down, sitting back.
That ball is out and foul. Almost hits the Skiatook bus, but
Bounces right over it, man.
it's the game within the game here. Is protecting your cars while trying to watch some baseball. 1-1 count, 1 out, 1 runner on first here in the first inning. Lots of ones here. Bray at the plate. Yet gets set. Picks back to first.
Ooh.
And Gamble saves that one from going to the backstop.
So far, pretty slow-paced game. Like I said, it came off moving pretty quick. Tanner letting those pitches fly, but it's kind of slowed down now. Eagles sitting back, but they're in control, I definitely feel like, for sure.
Yes, pitch is under the legs of Johnson, and Kennedy will get a free pass to second.
Shouldn't have said that. Man on second, 1 out. Count is 2-1.
Yet looking to even this count up at 2-2 here. The runner on second. 2-1, 1 out. Kennedy on second after that pass ball there. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted to right field. Trying to stay in and chasing his Gamble, but
A lot of hustle out there for the
three Eagles can't get over there, Amber.
right field. Who is that? You got Parker second, and then
Wyatt may have been right field.
Yeah, Wyatt and Gamble, heading out there. It's good, some good hustle.
So 2-2 now. Runner at second base. Skiatook trying to strike first here in this first inning. Outside, full count.
He loves that top right corner. Seems to be where I don't believe I've ever seen him pitch before, unless he pitched last year and I didn't know it. Full count, 1 out, man on second. Here comes the pitch.
Yeah, gets set, takes a look back at second. Here's a full count pitch. That'll be low, and we'll walk Bray to first. Not the worst thing that could happen, though. I mean, gets the force out at third and all the bases.
Bulldogs, number 4, Trey Vaughn.
So that is the one positive coming out of that. That brings up cleanup hitter Trey Vaughn with runners at first and second. The lefty here, as the wind slowly starts to die down. That one lifted in the left field. Foul territory. Chasing was Miller, but he couldn't get there in time. 0-1 count.
If that ball were just about 10 feet to the right, that would have been really bad for Nixa. That would have loaded the bases up.
Yet jammed up Vaughn there. So he leads the count 0-1. Vaughn, the catcher for this Bulldogs team. And yet takes a glance back to second. There's a pitch outside. 1-1 now.
So count is 1-1 with 1 out. Guy on first, guy on second.
But yet takes a glance back. Outside once again, 2-1. Third base is empty. Runners on first and second here. 2-1 count. 1 out. And yet dishes once again. Just a little too outside. 3-1. He's trying to paint those corners there. Just can't get it to land.
Seems to be a tough strike zone from what I've seen. Those high outside pitches he's throwing. They're close, but they're not landing.
That pitch will be called a strike, and I will make the count full once again. I feel like we've been in this situation a couple times this inning.
Yeah. Big pitch coming up here for Nixa.
Full count pitch from it yet. Staying alive will be Vaughn.
Definitely would rather, instead of walking another guy, make him make some contact. We haven't seen this Nixa outfield or infield make any plays yet, but definitely a good group to, rely on whenever, trying to make a play.
Full count pitch from it yet. And once again, Vaughn stays alive, and that's just good hitting there for Trey Vaughn.
It's a way to battle. So full count remaining. Still 3-2. 1 out, 2 on.
25th pitch of the inning for Tanner Minette coming right here with third base open. Once again, Vaughn battling, and this is where pitchers start to crumble. I mean, after 3 straight strikes, Vaughn continued to battle him off. Someone's got to give here. But Minette not looking to do that. Runners on first and second. Ball 4 outside, and that will load the bases with 1 out.
Bit of trouble here for Nixa. Not what you want to see. They still have another out to give. Bases loaded. Anything in play here is going to score a run for the Bulldogs. Taking a timeout here.
Coach
Mount
Hughes
visit.
Taking some time to talk with Tanner Minette, as it looks as someone might be starting to throw here.
Just got to relax. It's opening day. Pretty nice weather, especially after you run around for a while. It's not hot, Pretty cool outside. Sun's out. It's a good day for baseball. Opening day here in Nixa.
So Minette talking it over with Coach Hughes. I think if you're Coach Hughes here, you're just asking for a ground ball. Give him something to swing at, put it on the ground, turn 2, and get yourselves in the batter's box. But easier said than done, as this Skiatook lineup has shown that they have the ability to get on base. As that's 3 straight walks for Minette after starting with a strikeout. No hits for the Bulldogs thus far. So Kennedy on third, Bray on second, and Vaughn at first.
So the count resets. 1 out still for the Eagles. The first pitch coming.
Yates pitch right down the pipe, 0-1. Bryson Arp, the first baseman. Off speed, got him swinging high, 0-2.
Get a bit of a momentum shift here for back in the Eagles' favor. Coming off that first strikeout.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch from Minette. Got him swinging. 2 outs.
Throw him in the zone, make him swing, might get him out. Even if they make contact with the ball, you can rely on this infield, very talented infield, I should say, that Nixa has to, make the play, even the outfield. You got multiple D1 guys on this Eagles team.
First pitch from yet to Cody Gibson will be high. Gibson plays third base for this Bulldogs team. I mean, yeah, talk about how good this Eagles defense is. I mean, when you have a Kentucky commit sitting at shortstop and a Missouri State commit sitting in center field, I mean, can't ask for much more. Ball out, 2-0 now.
It's a great senior class of 2025. We've watched them play all the way up through junior high, freshman years in high school. You know, you could tell from, that point that this team is going to be special.
2-0 pitch makes it 2-1. As Graham Kubik is starting to get warm in the Eagles bullpen. It yet delivers, and it's fouled off, make it 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, twos outs here. Bases loaded. Yet trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. The manager commit. Sets. And fires. Strikeout. Tanner Midyett strikes out the side. We'll be right back. Starting on the mound for the Bulldogs will be Brecken Maxwell, the lefty. Due up for the Eagles will be Vincent, Cloud, and Gamble, and that's not what a pitcher wants to see at all.
Yeah.
The first three. And it doesn't get easier as you get on the lineup either.
No, it's a really depth-filled roster for the Eagles. Talent all across the board, and especially at the top of the lineup. You start off with Wyatt Vincent, the Missouri State commit, number 7, the center fielder. What a season he had last year, and no doubt he's going to be able to top that this year for sure.
Vincent chasing the state record for most career triples, and I only think he needs about 1 or 2 to break it.
He's a quick guy, he can get around the bases pretty fast, pretty much anything he gets a hold of. So the first pitch.
Ball out of this. Wyatt Vincent was just playing in a Final Four yesterday, and now he comes home, immediately races to practice, and plays baseball the next day. 1-0 pitch to Vincent. Thought about swinging, but will keep it back. 2-0.
Not to mention, the multi-athletes on this team. We know Adam McKnight, the DH, quarterback for the Eagles football, and, he plays center for the basketball team. And, now he's here playing baseball, the DH. Wyatt Vincent is a wide receiver for the football team and also plays on the basketball team. And now, he's in his sport now playing baseball, and he's walked. So 4 straight balls all high.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk for Vincent. And that will bring up Caden Cloud. I mean, if you think the lineup gets easier, you'd be mistaken. As here comes the Kentucky commit.
So Caden Cloud steps up to bat for the Eagles. No outs. Man on first. Wyatt Vincent.
Pitch outside.
So count is 1-0. Still no outs.
1-0 pitch makes it 1-1.
Pretty slow-paced game, if I do say. Normally games move quicker than this, but it's to be expected. You know, it's a chilly morning. It's the first game of the season for this Eagles team.
Runner
There goes
goes.
Wyatt.
Here's the throw down, and Vincent will take second. Trayvon behind the plate. Couldn't get it to the shortstop in time, and Vincent will get his jersey dirty in one inning.
You know, it doesn't bother him none at all.
So 1-2 here with runner in scoring position for the Eagles. Off speed. High, 2-2.
34 pitches for Tanner in the first inning. We have 8 here for the Bulldogs.
Cloud at the plate. Here's the dish. Low makes the count full.
Seems to love these off speeds. You know, these pitchers aren't coming in super quick. Those are the ones this Eagles team likes to get a hold of, that's for sure. Count is full count for Caden Cloud, the Kentucky commit. So he steps up to the plate.
Full count pitch. Lifted high into left field. Center fielder moving, getting under it and making the catch.
Ooh.
Vincent's going to tag, but he'll decide to retreat, as that was a really good move by Vincent not to go there. So Cloud gets a little under it. Now bring up Jackson Gamble.
Out to bat for the Eagles, number 6, Jackson Gamble.
Gamble is going to be a huge asset for this Eagles team this season. You know, he's a great pitcher. So he's touching 90, which is very impressive for a high school athlete in his senior season.
Pitch from Maxwell inside on Gamble. Makes the count 1-0.
Vincent starts to lead off. They don't seem to be checking back very much.
That one lifted over the head of the second baseman, and here comes Vincent. Vincent rounds third base. Here's the throw into home. Not going to get him. Now to Gamble. He's safe at second. An RBI single for Jackson Gamble.
Man, what a great sequence there. Gamble just gets it barely over that second baseman's glove. He made a reach for it. He almost got there, but he wasn't able to get there. And it's going to send Wyatt Vincent home from second. The speed on this Eagles team makes it really hard to, you know, make a play, because before you know it, before you can even blink, they're already at the bag.
Gamble at second. Jones thinks about putting the bunt down, but doesn't get it back in time. It'll make the count 0-1. Jones, known for his speed. He's known on the team as the single merchant. I mean, he's really good at getting on that first base bag.
Yeah.
Whether it be bunt or a contact single.
He had a great batting average last year, if I remember correctly.
Puts the bunt down. Can he beat it? Yes, he
he
can't.
didn't.
See, that's what I meant. He's out.
No, he didn't. That
was a good call there.
yeah, it was a good call. It was close, but no, he wasn't able to beat it.
Did what he wanted to do, though, as he advances Gamble to third now.
Mabe up to the plate.
And the lefty steps up. It's back-to-back lefties for the Eagles. I thought there was only one, but I forgot that May was a lefty too. That pitch high and inside, 1-0.
So 2 outs. Count as 1-0, and you've got a guy on third, and Jackson Gamble.
Second pitch in the dirt, 2-0 now. Mabe has the ability to hit the long balls, and the Dreambury against... I'm trying to think of who it was against. I'm blanking now. Springfield Catholic. He went yard
Catholic. Where was the jamboree at?
at Rogersville.
Rogersville.
Man, their facilities are so nice. That field is insane.
Rogersville is an up-and-coming school. Just about every sport. For their size, they're an excellent athletic program they got going on over there.
2-1, 2 outs. Jackson Gamble on third. I went up 3-1 now. A nasty pitch there from Maxwell.
So full count, 2 outs. This is a big pitch for the Bulldogs. They want to remain in this game. They don't want to let Nixa score another run.
Inside, and that will walk Wyatt Mabe, the second walk of the day for Maxwell.
Out to bat for the Eagles, number 12, Cameron Miller.
Now Cam Miller would come up.
Sophomore, right?
Yes, he's
sophomore. He's got a bright future.
He's widely looked around the. That ball will find its way in the strike zone. 0-1 count now.
Up next is Adam McKnight. Just coming off that great Final Four run. Here we go. Mabe gets a steal to second.
He is so fast.
I don't think they expected him to take off.
I think that's what the plan was, get him to check back to first, and Mabe was just going to, man, that was a jolt.
I don't think it's talked about enough. The speed on this Nixa baseball club is really hard to match. Everyone on this team I can think of is just nothing but fast. Everyone's got legs, and that's very important.
And Miller pops it up to left field, and getting under it will be Jaden Orth, and that's how the first inning ends. Eagles lead 1-0 after 1. Orth, Stout, and Banks due up for the Bulldogs here. 7, 8, 9. Orth is the one who caught that final out of that first inning. Yet, still on the mound here.
The Bulldogs got to be shaking their heads after, they had bases loaded, 1 out, didn't score. It's kind of a tough thing to recover from, but here goes a fly ball out to right field under it, and the play is made.
Wyatt May makes the catch in right field, and that's how this first inning will start. Second inning will start. We're still getting used to things here.
Yeah. So, 1 out. That was a quick one. First pitch, first swing. Quick out there for Nixa, and up to bat now. number 19 for the Bulldogs.
Ball outside. 1-0 count here for Soren Strat, the designated hitter. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. That one's lifted. Caden Cloud getting under it, calling off everyone else in the infield and making the catch for out number 2.
So 2 quick outs here. Man, that's quick compared to the first inning. Slow pace play, and now we're, moving pretty quick. 2 outs.
That's what you want to see because that saves his pitch count right there by a lot.
Yeah. So he's going to hopefully, get through this inning pretty quick, and those numbers will even out after that rough first inning.
It gets pitches popped out of play to make the count. Oh, my goodness.
Kids had no idea.
Oh, 1, 2 outs. Banks, the bottom of the order. Did he go?
He didn't go. That was the right call.
1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch number 41 for Tanner Midyett. Low and inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Twos across the board. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And we're in the second inning.
Yeah, all 2s, except for the score.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tanner Midyett gets his 4th strikeout of the day as we head to the bottom of the second. Eagles lead 1-0.
Welcome back here at Eagles Stadium. The Eagles lead the Bulldogs 1-0. As Adam McKnight steps up to the plate. Coming off that, great performance in the Final Four of basketball, he's right back on the baseball field.
First pitch to McKnight is a ball, make the count 1-0.
Second pitch.
In there for strike number 1, 1-1. Inside, 2-1.
Score remains 1-0 for Nixa. 2-1 count. Adam McKnight up to bat.
Swinging and fouling it off will be McKnight 2-2.
Pitch count is 26-43 in favor of the Bulldogs.
2-2 pitch to Adam McKnight. Swings and it'll fall into right field for a single. Welcome back, Adam McKnight.
Ball's placed perfectly.
Out to bat for the Eagles, number 2, Rowan Johnson.
So 1 on. McKnight at first. No outs.
Rowan Johnson, the catcher, comes to the plate. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Pitch to Johnson, up high, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Johnson gets under it, lifts it to center field. Center fielder making way and making the catch, and McKnight will retreat back to first.
So 1 out now. Here in the bottom of the second. Up to bat for the Eagles is number 1, Parker Mann.
A really good swing from Johnson. Just I think the wind was going against him there. So 2 hits and 1 run for the Eagles. Runner on first. That's McKnight after a leadoff single to start the inning. We're here to the bottom of the order. Parker Mann, 1 through 9. I mean, this team is absolutely stacked offensively. 1 out pitch makes it 0-1 here. Runner goes off speed. Throw down to second. Safe under the tag. A great throw there from Trayvon, but Kennedy could not stick the tag on the sophomore sensation. Oh, 2, 1 out.
Oh, 2 count for Parker Mann. McKnight standing on second. Here comes the pitch.
Mann takes it, makes it 1-2. So McKnight in scoring position for the Eagles.
Yeah, earlier. He's around.
1-2 pitch. Popped up. Shallow right field. Making way is the right fielder. McKnight will think about tagging, but won't. And that will make the outs 2 with a runner on second. And Braylon Banks with the catch in right field. Brings up Wyatt Vincent.
For the Eagles, number 7, Wyatt Vincent.
So after his first outing, he's looking to come back out here and make something happen.
Vincent was walked his first time out. Runner at second. That's Adam McKnight after a leadoff single of the inning. 1-0, 2 out. Vincent swings, pops it up over our heads, 1-1. I think he wanted that one back.
Count is 1-1, 2 outs. McKnight standing on second, the DH. Vincent.
Off speed outside, 2-2. Two balls, one strike, two outs. Vincent pops it back and evens the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base here in the second inning for the Eagles. And twos are hot for the first time this season. Inside, ball 3. McKnight thought about it, but he'll stay at second. Full count now. Got some yard cards being used by the Eagles. As for this full count pitch, Maxwell is going to request a new baseball. Maxwell, no strikeouts yet today. He has 2 walks, and he's given up 2 hits. Both hits are singles, one by Gamble and one by McKnight.
3-2 pitch.
Up and in, and Vincent will take first base.
And if you, like Aiden said, if you thought it gets any easier,
Number 3, Caden
you would be
Cloud.
wrong. So Caden Cloud up to bat for the Eagles. Now he's got 2 on to work with, but 2 outs. He got under his last one, sent it pretty far, but too high to go anywhere.
Wind now blowing in, it looks like. I can't tell. I think it's actually, no, it's going out. It's going right field, though. Pitch to Cloud. Swinging and finding a way to the outfield as McKnight's in around third. Here's the throw from the left fielder. Not going to be in time. 2-0. Eagles lead.
Way to get a, right in the slot between the third baseman and the shortstop. Send that one in the outfield. That's going to send McKnight home. So the Eagles lead 2-0 now here in the, is it the bottom of the third, I believe?
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second still.
It's been a long inning.
It has been a long inning.
So the man responsible for the other RBI of the day, here comes to the plate. Jackson Gamble. Third base empty. Vincent on second. Cloud on first. Deep ball left field. And foul ball. A beautiful swing there from Gamble. And the pitcher, Maxwell, with a little smile on his face. He's happy that one went left. A beautiful swing there from Gamble. I mean, wow.
Knows what it feels like now. Still early in the count. 0-1. 2 outs. Man on first and second.
Let that one go. 0-2.
Oh, 2 count.
Here's the pitch from Maxwell. Pop to the shortstop, and he'll give it up to the second baseman for the third out. Eagles get another one. 2-0. Eagles lead. Back here, top of the third, Skiatook trails the Eagles 2-0.
Leading off for the Bulldogs.
Skiatook, actually, is my bad. I would have called Skiatook if
That's why I keep saying Bulldogs. I don't know how to pronounce it.
First pitch from Midyet. At the top of the order is Sean Phelps. He struck out swinging last time.
So, counts 0-1, as if you didn't know.
Can't get the bunt away. It'll be 0-2 now. Just I feel like the bunt's off the table now. Phelps, the center fielder. Ball low.
1-2 count. The pitch.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Tanner Midyet, his 5th of the day.
Not sure if that's the one you want to swing at, but nevertheless, I'm not complaining.
6, Brady Kennedy.
So an out. Quick out here for the Eagles. Quick strikeout for Tanner.
Brady Kennedy. Puts it in the dirt, 1-0 count. That one lifted to left field. But making way will be Caleb Jones to make the catch for out number 2.
Out for the Bulldogs, number 14, Cole Bray.
2 quick outs here for the Eagles.
Cole Bray to the plate here. He walked last time up. 2-out pitch to him. Lifted in the infield. Cloud calling off everybody else. And he'll make the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Tanner Midyet. And after a slow start in the first, he's heating up. Be right back. Caleb Jones, Wyatt Mabe, and Cameron Miller do up for the Eagles this inning. It's a good walk-up song. I think Caleb Jones is my favorite walk-up song so far. That one grounded to first base, and Arp will touch first base for an easy first out.
I didn't even get to get my headset on before that happened.
Out for the Eagles, number 11, Wyatt Mabe.
Mabe walked his last time up. Swing and a miss. For me, 0-1 count here. Still no changes for either team on the mound. Up and in, 1-1. That one popped up. Making the catch is Gray in left field.
Out for the Eagles. Out for the Eagles, number 12, Cameron Miller.
2 outs, 2 quick outs for the Bulldogs.
I don't know why I said Gray. His last name's Orth. My handwriting's so bad, I looked like Gray.
Cameron Miller up to bat.
2 outs here.
First pitch was high and outside, so count is 1-0 for Miller, the sophomore.
Outside, 2-0. Eagles have scored. Every inning so far. 2-1.
Count, 2 outs. Cameron Miller at the plate.
Ball. Whoa.
Nope. Strike.
Looked outside of me. No, it wasn't. I'm also at a slant here. She had to give me a break. You get an advantage. You're right. You're right there. Outside. Thank you.
3-2 count for Cameron Miller, 2 outs.
Full count here. In the dirt, Miller will take first. Another walk for Maxwell. His third.
Out for the Eagles, number 8, Adam McKnight.
To me, his fourth, actually. McKnight will come back up here after a single his last time up. Check back to first. Miller was sleeping there.
Two outs. McKnight up.
Thought about it, but won't pull the trigger. 0-1.
It's one of the faster pitches I've seen him throw.
Check back to first. Miller's back. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first base here. The bottom of the third inning. Eagles lead 2-0. McKnight RBI singles last time up, and Miller's going to take second.
Get a bit of momentum going back after the rough start to this frame of the inning. 2 outs, but man on second, Adam McKnight up to bat. Really doesn't matter who's up to bat. If they're on this Eagles batting order, they're going to be, they're going to be great and hard to compete against.
Ground out right side and barely stayed in. And he'll touch first for the easy third out. Arp gets a third out for the Bulldogs. Due up for them will be Vaughn, Arp, and Gibson. They're back. Vignette still on the mound for the Eagles. That's a beautiful throw from Johnson will get us started here in this 4th inning. Due up for
Leading off for the
Bulldogs will be Trayvon, Bryson Arp, and Cody Gibson. Midyet now leading the pitch count battle after trailing it most of the game. After 3 quick outs in that second inning, I feel like they took the lead again. First pitch from Midyet will be called a strike. Vaughn walked his last time up. Oh, 2.
So, good start to the inning so far. 2 strikes, no balls.
0-2 pitch from Midyet. Popped it up, foul territory, and it will find its way out into the 0-2 pitch again. Whoever's on foul ball duty for the Bulldogs doesn't have to walk too far. Just barely stayed in there.
Goes a few feet further, and it's in the road, in someone's yard. I found so many baseballs in the street just last summer alone.
Swing and a miss. Johnson will throw down the gamble. And Midyet gets his 6th strikeout of the day.
Pitch count is fairly even, 57-54, here in the top of the 4th inning. Eagles could not score in the last after scoring 1 run in each the first and the second. Looking to hold off the Bulldogs that are still scoreless. The first pitch is outside.
1-0 for the Bulldogs. Bryson Arp at the plate. Inside. That was a great pitch there from it. Yep, called ball.
Two-0 count.
He's putting some heat on it now. 3-0 now.
Be very surprised if he swings at this one.
Strike 1, 3-1 count. Arp struck out his last time out.
3-1, as Aiden said. The pitch coming.
And that'll be a ball, and that will put Arp on first base.
Out for the Bulldogs, number 16, Cody Gibson.
Cody Gibson up to bat for the Bulldogs, number 16. 1 out. Here comes the pitch.
Yet fires, swinging and popping up in foul territory, and making the catch is
Oh, he
Wyatt.
dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. They're going to say he was fair.
Oh, it was fair.
So got out either way, so that'd be listed as an error.
I'm confused. Okay, so it was fair. So the guy at
Second will
first.
be- oh, so Arp will be out.
Yeah, it was a force out at
Gibson will
second.
reach on error.
Out for the Bulldogs, number 15, Jade North.
Who made the catch out there? Who's that in right
It was
field?
Wyatt Mabe.
Wyatt Mabe. Everyone on this team's got speed. He came out of nowhere to make that, almost caught it. He had it. He bobbled it, fell, but nevertheless, the guy that was standing on first is out. So nothing changes on the diamond other than an extra out being added to the board. So 2 outs now. The count's 1-0.
Orth at the plate. 1-0 count here.
Right down the middle is a strike, so that's the first strike of this at-bat. 1-1 count. Not much movement over on first. So all the focus can go to the batter. That one is high and outside. 2-1 count.
2-1, 2 outs. Runner at first base. Yet's pitch be called strike 2.
Twos across the board, 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Here comes the pitch from Tanner.
Grounded to third. Miller gets him out at first. Bulldogs stay scoreless through 4. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Rowan Johnson due up for the Eagles alongside Parker Mann and Wyatt Vincent. Eagles lead 2-0 after a 1-run first and second inning. Johnson gets under it, lifts it to center field. Center fielder's going to have to work. Can't get it. And still can't control it. And Johnson is going to get the stop sign, and I thought he had a chance to go there.
He could have gone third, I'd say. That's about the same place he placed that ball last time, just slightly to the right, and the center fielder wasn't able to make the play. Kind of got caught up out there, so
the wind.
Runner's going to go in for Rowan. He's heading back to the dugout.
So now courtesy running for the Eagles will be number 23,
Parker Mann up
Carter
to bat.
Mabe. Carter Mabe, the brother of Wyatt Mabe, will be on second. Pinch running is he's also a fast one. So Mann comes up after that double from Rowan Johnson, and the wind just caught a hold of that ball, and Sean Phillips could not catch up.
That's what you sent me. You never sent me a time. That's on him.
Mann gets the bunt down. Oh, my goodness.
It's a great bunt.
Couldn't have been better. Parker Mann, wow. Runners at the corners with no outs, and here comes Wyatt Vincent.
Mann was to first before the pitcher even touched the ball. Just shows you the speed behind these guys. Wyatt Vincent. So back to the top of the batting order for the Eagles. Wyatt Vincent stepping up to bat, the Missouri State commit. No outs. He's got a guy on third and a guy on first.
Check back to first.
There's no time that Parker wanted this on the start. So I just started from B. That's all.
Whoa.
Way out there, 1-0.
You saw the look on the pitcher's face there. He didn't like He didn't like what just came out of his hand. So 1-0 count. It's about the worst situation you can be in against Nixa. No outs, 2 guys on, and Wyatt Vincent up to bat. And then up next, Caden Cloud. You got 2 D1 baseball athletes at the top of your order.
1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at the corners. Pitch to Vincent inside corner, strike 1. Vincent,
1-1 count for Vincent.
2 walks today. Second base is empty. After that beautiful bunt from Parker Mann. Advanced, made from second to third, and Parker Mann got to first in the same play. 2-1. Outside, 3-1 now. I think Vincent wants to hit.
It's one thing about these guys on this lineup. They're always wanting to make contact. They're never wanting to get on base freely.
And just like Daddy, puts it down on the line. What a beautiful swing there from Vincent.
Parker Mann stumbles. It's not going to matter. So 2 runs come in for the Eagles. Vincent hit a line drive out into left field.
A 2 RBI double for the Missouri State commit.
It was almost foul, too.
That was perfectly placed. And once he saw a pitch he could take, he swung as hard as he could because he was pretty frustrated with getting walked. So I'll bring up Caden Cloud with Vincent at second with still 0 outs here. You have a little mound visit here for Brady Maxwell. 65-64 is the pitch counts. Midyet leads by 1 pitch.
So now the Eagles lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming off that 3rd inning where they didn't make much happen. It's a good response. And still no outs. So they got a lot to work with here. Wyatt Vincent on second after drilling that one out to left field.
No movement in the Bulldogs bullpen. But they also could be picking a pitcher from the field as well.
Or just not picking one at all. That doesn't seem like a very smart decision, but
so 4-0. Nixa leads here. Runner on second. That's Vincent after a 2 RBI double. He goes inside to Cloud, and Cloud moves out of the way so that ball doesn't go dead, and Vincent gets a third. A really smart move by Cloud, because if he gets hit there, Vincent has to stay at second.
So now Vincent's at third. Counts 1-0 for Caden Cloud.
Swung on and foul back. 1-1.
Count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Bottom of the 4th, no outs. 4-0 Eagles lead. Count is 1-2 for Caden Cloud. The pitch coming.
Here's the pitch from Maxwell. Outside, 2-2.
Count evens up again, 2 apiece. I don't think Caden Cloud has swung yet. I don't think you want him to swing if you're on this Bulldogs team.
Swing and a miss, Caden Cloud. And Maxwell gets his first strikeout of the day. That's a great time to get him.
Number 6, Jackson Gamble.
Now bring up Gamble. He is an RBI and a ground out today.
So that's the first out of the frame for the Bulldogs. Gamble
Maxwell.
up to bat.
Here's the pitch. Off speed inside corner, strike number 1. A great pitch there to lead off. I think that was his off speed. I mean, I've never been good at reading pitches. It's harder than it looks. For someone who doesn't play baseball, I should say. 0-1, 1 out. 4-0, Eagles lead. Vincent at third. Swing and a miss by Gamble. 0-2.
Oh-2 count for Gamble. Here comes the 0-2.
Swung on and lifted to right foul territory, but it'll come out of play, and then I'll make it 0-2 still. No balls, 2 strikes. Gamble steps in the box. That one's lifted to center field. Coming in is Phelps. Makes the catch, and that will tag Vincent. What a great throw from center field. Just a little too late. That sac fly will give Gamble his second RBI of the year.
Next up to bat for the Eagles, number 13, Haley Jones.
Now with the bases cleared, Jones will come up after a sac bunt in the first and a ground out earlier in the day.
So now the Eagles lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Up to bat is Caleb Jones. He's had a rough start to this game, but there's not much he can't come back from.
In and out of the glove of the first baseman. That's going to be a race to the bag and safe. I don't know what you call that. Do you call that a hit or an error? I don't know. Does an average fielder make that play?
No.
Out to bat for the Eagles, number 15, Brady Retone.
And Brady Retone will come in here.
I guess the first baseman thought he had it. He couldn't find it when it fell out of his glove.
I'm going to give him a single there. I don't think an average fielder makes that play.
No, that was definitely a single. That was a great hit by Jonesy.
Retone comes in here to pinch hit for Wyatt Mabe. Two outs. Caleb Jones at first base. First pitch is lifted into left field. Left fielder going back. Now retreating in and making the catch for out number 3. Retone going against the wind there, but a good swing. Nonetheless, it's out number 3. Eagles put up 3 in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back. Mayette still on the mound for the Eagles as Graham Cubic will head to the bullpen. Mayette is nearing 70 pitches. He's at 65 right now. At the top of the fifth.
Number 19, Soren Stout. Is that better?
First pitch is a ball outside, 1-0. Second pitch foul back. Soren Strout popped out to Caden Cloud his last time up. That one low, 2-1. That pitch lifted in foul territory. Gamble moving over to his left, retreating back and making the catch on the run. Or on the jog, I guess. Backwards. 1 out.
Next up for the Bulldogs, number 27, Braylon Banks.
Braylon Banks comes up. He struck out swinging his last time up.
The right fielder for the Bulldogs.
That pitch up outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
One's across the board, 1 out, 1 strike, 1 ball. Here comes the pitch.
That one's hit to Caden Cloud, and he'll catch it on the line.
Pretty routine play there. If there's anywhere you don't want to hit the ball, it's right to Caden Cloud.
Now we flip the order to top here. Sean Phelps, 2 strikeouts swinging today.
For the Bulldogs, number 10, Sean Phelps.
One 0 count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I mean, he was aiming for the junior high on that one. Strike 2. Up and out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three, 2. Full count, 2 outs. Mayette kicks and delivers. Line drive into center field, and that will be the first hit of the day for the Bulldogs. Sean Phelps, a single. Now bringing up Brady Kennedy.
Bulldogs, number 6, Brady Kennedy.
A walk, a fly out for him today.
Two outs, 1 on.
Pitch from Mayette. Ball. Two out.
Two 2-0 count.
Good pitch there from Yet. Paints the corner 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Evens up the count. 2s across the board. 2, 2, and 2.
Popped up, foul territory. Gamble, chasing. It's going to fall. I mean, Parker Mann almost gets there every single time, too.
He's a second baseman. He's not even supposed to be over there, but nevertheless.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tanner Midyet gets his 7th strikeout of the day as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Eagles lead 5-0. Cameron Miller to lead off here. For the Eagles.
Bottom of the 5th inning. My mic's not on. Bottom of the 5th inning here.
Swing and a miss by Miller. He walked his last time up. Flew out to left his first appearance. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Quick 2 strikes to start the inning.
One, 2 now. Wait.
Yep.
This is even Cam. It doesn't look like him. That one's popped into left field for a single.
That's McKnight.
Oh, it is Cameron Miller. He changed his number. I'm so used to it being 13. And he also says Shiesty, so I couldn't tell. But yeah, that was Miller there. Good single there for Cam Miller. Not bring up that McKnight. Single and ground out. Pretty sure he was 13 last year. I think that's why. I was a little thrown off.
Yeah, he was.
Inside, and Miller will take second. And now we have some motion. That third baseline bullpen. That one lifted to deep left field. Left fielder going back. Now retreating in. And can't make the catch as a center fielder. Miller will take second. McKnight will take second, and Miller will round third and come home for an RBI double for McKnight. I lost that ball. I didn't know where it was at.
That went a lot further than I thought it would.
I mean, if that wind isn't blowing in there, I think that ball's gone.
To Rowan Johnson.
And now that will be the day for Maxwell. 6 earned runs, 9 hits, 4 batters walked, and 1 strikeout. We're going to step aside while we have a pitching change. Be right back. Now pitching will be left fielder Jay North. So he'll move to the mound, and no idea who's in left now. So Rowan Johnson comes to the play here. The runner at second and no outs. That's McKnight after an RBI double. 6-0 Eagles lead. Ball away, 1-0.
Catcher coming up to talk to his pitcher after just his first pitch. 1-0 count.
Here's the pitch to the catcher. Outside corner called strike number 1.
Count even at 1. McKnight on second.
In the dirt. 2-1. Two-one pitch from Orth is in the dirt, and they could have gotten him. I feel like if Vaughn would have controlled that baseball earlier, he would have got McKnight.
McKnight steals to third. So still no outs. Nixa leads 6-0, out hitting the Bulldogs 9-1. The pitch And that's a strike, so the count is full. 3-2 count for Rowan. So the full count pitch.
Foul back. Off the Skiatook bus. Fouled off again. Pretty similar spot. I've learned to never park in this parking lot ever.
Yep.
I now park at the indoor with baseball players. Much more safer. If someone hits my car out there, I'll tip my cap, but
Might set a home run record for a high schooler if they hit your car way out there.
strike 3 call.
Ooh, that was a strike, kind of a little outside.
Now to bat for the Eagles. Number 1, Parker Mann.
So Parker Mann, the second baseman, up to bat for the Eagles. 1 out. He's got Adam McKnight at third. That one was way outside, so makes the count 1-0.
Man bunted for a single his last time up. Ball up 2-0. Popped up and out of play. Jeez. 2-1. Nobody's safe. I think baseball is the one sport where you have to be paying attention to the game at all times for your safety.
It is true. You could say that for hockey too, but obviously we don't have hockey at high school, at least in this state.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Catcher throws out the mask and makes the catch. And McKnight thought about it. I just didn't realize they're using either a walkie-talkie or a pitch comm.
Huh.
Out for the Eagles. Number 7, Wyatt Vincent.
So now back to the top of the Eagles order. Wyatt Vincent up to bat.
They do it old school. I mean, fingernails painted so the pitcher can see your signals and everything. That one gets past the catcher. And McKnight will score.
So it's a 7-0 Eagles lead now as McKnight runs that one home after it gets behind the catcher. So now Wyatt has an open field to work with. He's got 2 outs. So just kind of a reset here. Anything you can get, you'll take.
2 walks and a 2 RBI double for for Vincent today. That one in the dirt, 2-0. Cloud on deck with 2 outs here. Strike 1.
So now the count's 3-1 for Vincent. 2 outs.
Three 3-1 count to the Missouri State commit. Ball 4. his third walk of the day.
Next up to bat for the Eagles, number 3, Hayden Cloud.
Caden Cloud up to bat for the Eagles. The shortstop.
Check back to first and fits it back safely. Throw down to second. Vincent in there safely, and now we'll put a runner in scoring position for the Eagles. I also think it's 10. That is going to roll into left field, and Vincent's going to score. And there's another RBI for Caden Cloud. Another RBI single, I should say. I think it's 10 after 7 for run roll, and no, 10 after 5 for run roll, and I think it's 15 after 3, something like that.
15 after 3 and 10 after 5 is the run rule. So there is a chance, but it's not necessarily likely as there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Runner goes, throw down. Cloud in there safely. And the Eagles are everywhere on these base paths. 10 hits today, 8 runs. No home runs, but a lot of good contact being made. Only 2 strikeouts on the day for the Eagles. 1 thrown by Maxwell and 1 thrown by Orth. So Coach Hughes drills in these players' heads that just put the ball in play and make the defense make a play because they can make an error or something. So you'd rather put the ball in play somewhere with the easiest fly out, most routine ground ball than strike out. I mean, no one was even covering there.
So check back to second. It's going to send Wyatt Vincent back. Excuse me, that's Caden Cloud. Caden Cloud on second. Wyatt Vincent scored.
1-1, foul back 1-2 now.
One-two count for Jackson Gamble, the first baseman.
2 outs. All right, we're doing this. Cloud at second. Here's the pitch to Gamble. Oh, good take, 2-2. And once again, 2s are hot for the Eagles. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. 2 runs needed to hit the run roll.
Anything over the fence here is going to do it, and there's strike 3.
And that's how the inning will end. Jackson Gamble strikes out. Jaden North comes in out of the bullpen. Eagles put up a 3 spot once again in the bottom of the 5th. Eagles lead 8-0. Tanner Maillette's day comes to an end after a pretty good opening day, I'd say. I mean, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 0 earned runs, and 1 hit for the senior. And now walks out Graham Kubik out of the bullpen with 2 innings left to play until the Eagles get their first win of the season. 10 hits for the Eagles so far, 1 for the Bulldogs. 8-0, Eagles lead. Up to bat will be Cole Bray, the shortstop for the Bulldogs.
Leading off the inning for the Bulldogs, number 14, Cole Bray.
Kubik gets set. His first pitch of the day will be low for a ball. Bray, a walk and a fly out today. No changes to the Eagles' defense. Strike number 1 for Kubik. Evens the count up at 1-1. Ground ball, fair. Miller on the run. What a throw! Cameron Miller! Oh my goodness!
That's an incredible play. Definitely the play of the game so far. Just to be able to pick that up and get the ball over to Gamble, beat that runner out.
That's about it. You just got to tip your cap at that one. I mean,
It's a very athletic play, and so now 1 out. Should have been a base hit, but Cameron Miller says no.
Off speed. Swing and a miss. Trayvon, that was a beautiful pitch there from Graham Kubik.
Oh, 1 count. Pitch is low, so it evens it up at 1. The Eagles lead the game 8-0. They are out hitting the Bulldogs 10-1.
Kubik gets set. Here's the pitch. Lifted over the head of Cloud, and it will drop in left field for a single. Trayvon will get on first with 1 out.
So just the second hit of the game for the Bulldogs puts a runner on first, top of the 6th inning.
That's back for the Bulldogs, number 22, Bryson Earp.
Courtesy runner in here for the Bulldogs, number 34, Jack Porter. Bryson Earp gets it past the glove of Parker Mann, even though he had a diving attempt there. So runners at first and second now with 1 out, and Bulldogs have something brewing here.
So 1 out, 2 on for the Bulldogs.
Off speed in there for strike number 1. He's locating that really good way. Time called. Runners at first, second for the Bulldogs. Only time today they've had more than 1 base runner on the path other than that first inning where there was a base-loaded jam for Tanner Maillette. Inside, ball 1.
So 1's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 on.
Temperature slowly starting to rise here in Nixa. We reached 58. First pitch, it was at 50 degrees. So an off-speed jams him. Popped up. Miller makes the catch. Check back to second and gets the man on the double play. What an inning from Karen Miller over in the hot corner. That's how the top of the sixth ends. We'll head to the bottom of the half of the inning. 8-0, Eagles lead.
Back here at Eagle Stadium, up to bat is Caleb Jones.
Jones, a sacrifice bunt, ground out, and a single today for him. Ball low, 1-0. Bartik's hit there. Ball 2.
Starting to see a bit of wind pick up. You can see the light post swaying.
You weren't kidding, wow. Two-one pitch. Late on that one, but it'll drop in no man's land. Heading to second is Jones. Throws going to be late, and that's a double for Caleb Jones.
So Caleb Jones gets a double, puts himself on second.
Number 11, Wyatt Mabe.
So Wyatt Mabe up to bat, the lefty for the Eagles.
Wyatt Mabe to the plate here with runner on second and no outs. Strike one called.
So 0-1.
Ball out, 1-1.
Counts 1-1. No outs. Caleb Jones on second.
Ball called, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. 3-1. And that's a walk there. So Mabe will get walked for the second time today. That'll bring up Cameron Miller, single the last time up, and after a great defensive half inning
Back to the Eagles,
at the top of this
12,
one.
Cameron Miller.
Cameron Miller up to bat. No outs. He's got a guy on second and first. Mabe and Jones.
That one lifted to right field. Hooking foul. 0-1. One pitch to Miller. Ball low, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Two, 1. Jones at second, Mabe at first. Three, 1 now. Swung on and fouled back, full count.
Full count for Miller. Eagles lead 8-0.
Here's a 3-2 pitch to Cameron Miller. Full count favors. I don't know what I'm saying there. I don't know what I was going there. Bases loaded now. That's where I was going there. And now bring up Adam McKnight.
Number 8.
His last time up, he had an RBI double. Now we're going to see conversation at the mound, and that will be the end of Orth's day. Well, there's a pitching change. We're going to step aside. Be right back. Soren Stout will take the mound here for the Bulldogs as bases are loaded with 0 outs. A tough situation to take over in as Adam McKnight comes up. He had an RBI double his last time up. He has a ground out and a single as well today. 11 hits for the Eagles, 8 runs. Not much more you can ask for if you're Coach Hughes on game number 1. After a stellar outing from senior left-handed pitcher Tanner Mignette today, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 0 earned runs, and 1 hit in 5 innings of play for him. That one's lifted to deep center field. Center fielder moving back. Makes the catch, but tagging will be Jones and everyone else except for Mabe at first. Not Mabe, Miller at first. Well, I think that's someone's pinch running over there for Miller as McKnight gets the sac fly and gets his second RBI of the year. Now Rowan Johnson will come up. He struck out looking his last time up. Runners are at the corners with 1 out. Ball on the ground to get the Bulldogs out of this inning. Off speed in the dirt, 1-0. Runners at the corners, and I would not be surprised if Hughes sends the runner at the first here. Off speed up. Oh, no. I thought he called it up. 1-1. Trying to figure out who's running it first right now. Fouled back. 1-2. Runners are at the corners here, 1 out. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off once again. Johnson battling here.
Got a bit of a dust devil turning up and right across, right by second. Bit of wind picking up some dust.
Ooh.
2-2 count.
Two. Swing and a miss. That off speed is killer right now for Stout.
So now Parker Mann up to bat for the Eagles.
Out to bat for the Eagles. Number 1, Parker Mann.
Eagles need 1 run to end this game early. Runners are at the corner. Off speed up, 1 out. On deck is Wyatt Vincent. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
These off-speed pitches are killing us right now.
Just the movement. His movement is
1-1 count, 2 outs. Ooh. So now 1-2.
This dude's definitely
puts it on the ground. Second baseman.
Makes the play, and so that's the 3rd out. The Eagles lead 9-0.
9-0. Orrin Radford takes the mound. For the Eagles, no changes in the defense. As Radford looks to close out this game after a dominant performance from the Eagles today. 9-0. 11 hits to 3 hits. All in favor of Nixa. One error by the Eagles today. None by the Bulldogs. Eagles have only struck out 3 times at the plate. On the other side, defensively, Terry Mignette, he started the day off with 7 strikeouts. And he has been pretty lights out to start the season. But now Orrin Radford comes in to close this one here in the top of the 7th. Swung on and lifted. Foul. 0-1 count.
Oh, 1 count.
No balls, 1 strike. Radford kicks in the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Jay North at the plate. Fly out and ground out for him today. Radford gets set and delivers. That one lifted to center field. Vincent makes the catch on the run. Radford gives him a thank you from the mound and 1 down. He is just so fast out there.
Yeah. Everyone on this team, man. Got speed.
For the Bulldogs, number 19, Soren Stout.
1 out here for the Bulldogs. That ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. That one lifted to right field. Going back is Mabe. Can't make the catch. Over his head. Gets it off the wall. Hits the cutoff man. Tries to hit Cloud. Not going to be in time, and that's a double for Soren Strout. Now that will bring up Braylon Banks.
I think that ball went a little bit further than May was expecting. Looked like he had it and then, miscalculated where that ball was going to land. Got over his head. It's a double. So the Bulldogs have 1 on second with 1 out. Orrin Radford steps up to pitch.
Outside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs. Inside, 2-0 now. Radford steps off. That one's grounded to man. Goes to first for the easy out. Runner advances to third. 2 outs now. 1 way, 1 out away. Now we're back to the top of the order. Sean Phelps, he is a single today.
So a runner on third for the Bulldogs. 2 outs. No more left to give. Orrin Radford. The pitch.
Outside. 1-0. Off speed high. 2-0. Radford gets set. Fouled back and over our heads. 2-1. Three one.
Three-one pitch coming. 2 outs.
Foul ball called by the field umpire there. He saw that immediately because he did not waste any time. Full count now.
Again, one more out will end this game. This pitch could end this game.
Full count, 2 outs. Runner at third base. In the dirt. And Bulldogs survive for one more out. Or batter, I should say. I'll bring up Brady Kennedy.
Out for the Bulldogs, number 6, Brady Kennedy.
He is a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout today.
So 2 on for the Bulldogs. Runners on the corners.
Johnson giving the signs to the defense. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
A 1 count. 2 outs. Top of the 7th.
0-2. Strike 3 called. Eagles win their first game of the season 9-0.
And the final score, Nixa
11 hits
9.
for Nixa to the Bulldogs 4. Eagles take on Bentonville, Arkansas at 4:25 this evening at Branson High School. See you then. Eagles are 1-0.